I originally discovered acupuncture as a patient while performing on Broadway. Broadway's schedule is grueling. It demands 8 shows a week, plus rehearsals, plus body maintenance, and that can tax even the most disciplined of bodies. There was one time when I had booked my first national commercial and unfortunately had injured my shoulder just before. I had tried physical therapy, massage, and chiropractic, all of which are great and had helped me in the past, but I wasn't getting the results that I needed. So I had a colleague who recommended acupuncture, and initially I was very skeptical, but I was also desperate, so I gave it a shot. My first acupuncture treatment was unlike anything I'd ever experienced. I remember walking into the room, not being able to lift my arm to here, and walking out, being able to lift my arm all the way up by my ear, which allowed me to shoot my very first national commercial the next day. From that point on, I was sold, and acupuncture kept me dancing at an elite level. And it also supported me through some challenging times. My rigorous dance career led to a shoulder injury that eventually required surgery. This was the first significant injury that I had experienced, and it threatened my livelihood, which was really scary. I worked with a team of physical therapists who were collaborating with my acupuncturist to help me speed my recovery and reduce pain. They also provided my first experience as a patient of team-based care. Later, I had an autoneurological procedure, which is a fancy way of saying ear-brain surgery, that ended up being a defining moment of my life. A week after I was discharged from the neuro ICU, I unexpectedly lost the movement in the right side of my face. This was an unexpected side effect that was the scariest thing I had ever lived through. Fortunately for me, I had a lot of support, and with regular facial acupuncture treatments, we were able to speed the recovery and regain the use of my face in 3 months rather than the 6 to 9 months that are usually expected. Though these experiences were terrifying at the time, I see now that they positively impact my bedside manner. Both with my work in a hospital cancer center and in my private practice, my patients benefit from my ability to connect to and understand feelings of fear and powerlessness that they may be experiencing. There are a lot of great acupuncturists out there, but what sets me apart, in addition to my unique experience as a patient, is my previous work experience. My training as a dancer was intensive, and it required me to understand strength, flexibility, balance, stability, and moving through a wide range of motion. My training also included extensive partner training, where I had to work with another dancer, and this required that I understand balance, rhythm, timing, and breath. I took these skills with me in my training as a yoga teacher, over 800 hours of training and an advanced certification that were focused mainly on teaching not only with my words, but with my touch and through physical adjustment. I had to hone my ability to observe my students and recognize patterns and correct them if needed, helping them to have a fuller experience in their practice. So along with dance and yoga, my training as a Thai yoga bodyworker, in Reiki, and my numerous athletic endeavors give me over 20 years of experience working with bodies and with movement. I bring all of this experience into the treatment room with me as an acupuncturist. I use these skills to help my patients identify patterns that may not be working for them or may be contributing to their pain, help to interrupt those patterns, and then replace them with more beneficial patterns through exercise and re-education, ultimately helping my patients find relief. Well, acupuncture and Chinese medicine are founded on the idea of seeing a patient as a whole person and not a set of symptoms. So initially we'll spend time asking a lot of questions to identify a person's constitution. Depending on a person's chief complaint, following that process will be a physical exam. This can include palpation of muscles and meridians, taking of the pulse, observing the tongue, and if need be, orthopedic testing. After we've done all of that, I will explain to the patient what they can expect on the treatment table. Sensations can be as minimal as none at all, to feelings of warmth, spreading, moving, or heaviness. I encourage a continual dialogue throughout the treatment so that the patient can feel both empowered and engaged while we're working. Although all conditions are different, most people feel better upon leaving. Acupuncture and Chinese medicine have a 4,000-year history. As a modern practitioner, I'm charged with understanding this medicine in a modern, integrative environment. I know that some people are skeptical of acupuncture, because I was once skeptical myself. But for a wide range of issues from anxiety to tendinitis, I know it can be effective. Acupuncture doesn't just have to treat an injury. It can also be part of an ongoing approach to wellness. Historically, acupuncturists would not get paid to make a patient feel better, they would get paid to keep a patient feeling good. My passion is to help my patients find relief from their pain and to foster their overall wellness. I know from personal experience the importance of having a medical professional who sees you as a whole person. I look forward to supporting my patients along their journey towards health and wellness.